Hello! Welcome to Akwaaba Football. I hope you're all doing well. It's another week. This week we want to go into a review of the weekend, which is week 13 Premiership matches. And fantastically, we have Coach back today. Coach, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And Dennis?
Desmond,
sorry.
thank you.
And we're back anyway. Without wasting too much time, how did you guys, Coach, I'll start with you. How did you see the weekend before we go into specifics?
Well,
because some interesting stuff are beginning to shape up.
yes, and I am feeling a bit sorry for most of the guys out there who have placed their money on Liverpool and so. Because nobody expected Nottingham Forest to come to the party the way they did.
That's Premiership.
So the week was full of surprises.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think that this particular week was okay for me. Just that I was expecting some heat in the Chelsea Manchester match.
Okay.
But I didn't meet my expectation. But the teams didn't bring out the tactical. They didn't bring out tactically what I was expected to see.
Would you say? Are you trying to say it's a boring match?
It wasn't boring, but I expected something different from Manchester United.
Okay.
And then I expected that Chelsea would also come to the party, but then I didn't see that.
But would you not say that? Fine. I mean, I get what you're saying, but because these are highly tactical teams, perhaps they cancelled each other out. And that's probably why sometimes you meet the best teams, okay?
Yes.
Because they are also so good, they sort of cancel each other out.
Yes. You can say that. I mean, if you look at some big matches, you realize that it becomes very dull or very. But then I was expecting something. It was a big weekend, so I was expecting Manchester United to do something, or Chelsea to do something. But I didn't see that.
Fair enough, Coach. What about you? The Chelsea and United match.
Well, I enjoyed the game as an Arsenal fan.
Of course you did.
I wanted them to play draw, so they dropped 2 points. So I enjoyed the game. It was a fantastic match.
But your team didn't win.
Oh yes, but you can imagine what that would have interpreted if they had won.
Okay, so, fair enough. Anyway, moving on. I think the shock of the weekend has to be Nottingham Forest against Liverpool.
Of course.
So what do you make of it?
Absolutely shocking.
Absolutely shocking. But would you say Liverpool are coming to a crisis point? Is it time to panic, or is it too early? Would you say?
Well, like I said before, I think the way they ended the last season affected their morale. It's like you fighting for nothing.
Okay.
You can imagine what that last season might have done to the players, in fact the team as a whole. Because going to Champions League final, losing by 1 goal to Real Madrid, and then in the EPL, you lost by 1 point to City.
That's understandable, but I mean, I still hear a bit of Chinese whisper saying that, look, they didn't really replace Mane, because the fact that Mane has actually been carrying the team for quite some time without a lot of people noticing. In crucial matches, he comes out with the goods. Do you understand? Even when Salah can go like 3-4 matches without scoring, Mane has always been more or less consistently, or he creates spaces, and also he commits a lot of defenders to make mistakes, and therefore his presence always create that opportunity for Liverpool to score and win matches, even if he is not personally scoring.
Yeah, but I would say, let me take it from this angle. When they met City,
okay,
the rivalry between them was something to fight for.
Okay.
And then you saw Liverpool at their best even if not attacking wise, but defensively, they were at their best against one of the most dangerous attacking team in the EPL.
And sorry,
so they had something. They had something. Excuse me. They had something to fight for. That's what I'm saying. You see, the way they lost that Champions League final and to City in the EPL, it affected their morale, and they felt like coming to play another 38 matches before you can get to that same level. Coming to play so many matches in the Champions League before you can get to that level.
I know you want to say something.
They feel like there's not much to fight for.
So is it fair to say that Liverpool are kind of psychologically stagnant?
Yes.
I want to say something. I think that the problem with Liverpool, and that's why they are not champions, and Manchester City are champions, is the mentality. It's the mentality, because
but they have won the Premiership. I mean, in the last 3 years.
But if you look at the character, if you look at Manchester City's character
and the Champions League,
and a coach like Pep Guardiola, they hit, and we will get the Man City match. They lost, but then they respond.
Okay. So from that
a big match, and they cannot continue with the momentum.
Okay, I get you.
And
I get you. So
you see that
it's like you beat City, and then next thing you go and lose to Nottingham Forest.
That is why City is becoming champions,
because they have nothing to fight for against Nottingham Forest.
So it's a mentality problem here.
I mean,
they've lost 1 point to City.
And don't forget, from what you said about money, don't forget, Diaz has been benching money. It was because of Diaz money actually left. Even last season, that they were doing everything they were doing in the EPL. Diaz was benching money, and that was the reason why Mane decided to leave.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I mean, we're getting a lot of messages from our fans and stuff, but one other question is, would you say Manchester, let's quickly move on to United's match. Would you say United stole a point from Chelsea? Should Chelsea feel hard done by because of the fact that it was such like last minute scoreline, and maybe would it also be fair to say United show grit in not letting this match slip away from them?
I think that Graham Potter is a smart coach. I'm beginning to feel that he's a smart coach, because the way they played, I realized that he has a game plan.
Okay.
Yes, I think that he has a game plan, and then the coaches in the Premier League should actually be looking out for Graham Potter, because
I mean Chelsea is a big club, so if you're a Chelsea, definitely you're a big club, and therefore.
Yes, but he doesn't have the pedigree, doesn't have the name.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
I think that people should keep an eye on Chelsea, keep an eye on Graham Potter, because he did a really good job.
I don't agree with you.
Okay, 100%. Your point taken.
Because listen, they were lucky to have that penalty.
Okay.
In fact, I don't even know what McTominay was doing. I don't know what McTominay was doing. He's an experienced player, a quality player.
Yeah, but
you cannot hold somebody in the 18-yard box for that long.
Yeah, but the issue here.
So are you telling me that it was Potter's game tactics?
No.
So
I agree with you. Let me come in here just for a second.
And then
you see, I was a coach. I see your point, but actually, what I would say is, you see, football is about either you create space to be able to score, or commit the opponent to make mistakes so that you can take advantage.
Yes, you're right. You're right. But generally, overall, Manchester United was the better team.
Okay.
Yes.
On that particular day, they played far better than Chelsea.
Right.
So I see no tactics.
No, but would you agree with
I see no tactics.
Please, will you?
It's getting a bit heated here, guys. Anyway, please subscribe and like, and also share your comment.
Would you agree with me that Graham Potter made it possible that Chelsea played to their strength?
Of course, listen.
So
Chelsea is a big team. Nobody can take that away from them. No dispute. But you are talking about his tactics here.
Yeah.
If Rashford, Bruno, and the rest of them, if they are taking their chances when they had them, You will not be talking about tactics here.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, and it goes back to what I said. Sorry to cut you guys off. It goes back to earlier on what I said. That look, sometimes, okay, when you have two teams that are so good, they tactically they cancel each other out.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we are talking about who was the better team.
Okay.
So tactically, Manchester United was better. Ten Hag was better.
But then it ended 1-1.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, the best team doesn't always win.
Yes,
Of course.
Anyway, guys, I reckon we should move on. So Spurs, I said, I know you've been saying it for quite some time now. I know you're laughing. Even though Arsenal didn't win, they probably made their weekend.
Yes.
I said that, look, they are, what they've been doing in terms of performance, they've been getting results, but they've been more or less scrapping and scraping and relying on their front guys.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that, look, their performances is actually catching up with them when they play a better team?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
Because they've lost to all the good teams that they played.
And I was really disappointed in Conte by playing a throwback and then a 5. He played, I think, 3-5-2.
That's his formation.
That's always been his
in
formation.
this particular match, he needed to tweak something. You look at the midfield; it was really packed, and I didn't know what they were doing. A 5 midfield, and they couldn't actually master the game. If you look at Newcastle, and I would say kudos to Almiron. I really love his. Yeah,
that guy, yeah, I must say, I'm really impressed with that guy. He's on point.
Yes,
I mean,
he's on top.
he played. He Spurs. The way Spurs are playing, they're making a player like this guy look like a Ronaldo.
He's good. He's not good. He's good. He's really good.
Coach,
No,
briefly
yeah.
on Spurs.
Yeah. You see, I give the first 20 minutes to Tottenham. They were the better team in the first 20 minutes. Look, I watched that game from beginning to end because I had to keep an eye on all the guys chasing after Arsenal. So I was able to take my time to watch the match and analyze it. In the first 20 minutes, Tottenham was all over Newcastle, and then they had the opportunities to score. They had the opportunities to make just one last pass, and then to
The
be
final
yes,
moment that could have made
so
the difference.
they didn't deliver. So I think Conte will be so furious with his attackers. How they managed that first 20 minutes. Now, Almiron, like he said, it's shocking. Somebody who has stayed for almost a year without scoring a goal, and all of a sudden he's scoring 5 goals.
To be fair, he's been scoring in the last few matches.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you
That's
understand?
what I'm
Leading
saying.
up to this, so-
Then all of a sudden, just 5 goals in about 4 matches.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
it happens.
we have to give the boys some credit.
Oh yeah,
I
of course,
think
of course.
because
One thing I want to.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. One thing I want to add. I think that Conte's tactics is not working. That 3 back thing, and then he uses the flanks and all that. That thing that he will.
No, you shouldn't forget that
I think that he needs to change
one
it.
of
He
his
needs to change it.
one of his 2 best attackers, which he bought by himself, are injured.
Kulusevski and
Richarlison.
yeah.
You see,
But I think that he needs to change that because I think people are finding him out. They are finding him out, and he's not.
I cannot lean towards what you're saying because
he needs to
the
do
truth
something about
but
it.
the bigger problem is, let's be honest, he's won with that same formation when he was at Chelsea.
Yeah, but
He's won the league, and also it's a case of, from a neutral, I'm not even talking as a lady, as an Arsenal fan or anything. I think the problem with Conte is that he doesn't seem to know any other way of playing. There's
Yes.
never a plan B.
no, you can't say that. You can't say that of a quality coach like
But
Conte.
have you seen
No, but that is
Conte
what
try
Conte-
to
that is what
make
Conte has
tactical
been-
changes?
Oh yes.
Formation?
Yes.
I
And
don't
when he
remember.
brought in
Chelsea.
Bissouma in their
Okay.
last match,
Uh-huh.
it was on a different tactics.
Okay.
And even when you listen to Tottenham fans, they were praising the tactics, even though they did not score much goals. But they were praising the tactics. Do not forget that they came to play the best defensive team this season without their 2 main, in fact, protagonists when it comes to attacking.
All right.
So So
I mean, I don't want to argue too much, but you have Son and Kane. Do you understand? These two guys.
These are prolific.
Exactly. So it's
And you
I find it too much of an excuse to say that because
Yes.
they don't have these two
Yes.
players.
Yes.
And for that matter, don't forget they've only been there for about 6 months.
Yeah.
oh yes. Remember what's his name? Is it Skip or what do you call him?
Yes.
This is his first match in a very long time. So he actually did about 5 changes coming into this match.
Noting this though,
Against
I was beginning to have
against
some,
a Newcastle team that has been the best when it comes
guys, there's one thing that a lot of
I
us
think-
are talking
yeah.
about Tottenham that we're not saying.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Song Ming. Someone will say Song now though. The guy has gone missing.
Oh yes, I agree with you.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
And that's probably a problem as well. Do you think that he did so well and raised the bar so high that potentially a season such as this where he's expected to set that bar so high up because of the standard that he got to last season? Because don't forget he was joint top scorer, right?
Yeah.
For last season.
Yeah.
And so the bar has been raised so high, potentially it's difficult to get to that point, that level again. Because last season he literally, I would say, outdid Harry Kane.
No, for me, I think he's been unlucky this season. Because when you look at that game they played yesterday on Sunday, when you look at that game, most of the shots they had was coming from Son. But I was surprised he was finding it very difficult to hit the target.
Maybe it's just a little bit of confidence.
Yes,
or
yes,
maybe, confidence
form,
as a result of out of form.
Yeah.
But hey guys, let us know what you think. Please like and subscribe as we carry on. Let's know your thoughts. So moving on, another team that I thought we should touch on before we move on quickly. Aston Villa seems to be turning the corner. Is it 5-0 or 4-0 against Brentford?
No, 4-0.
4-0 against Brentford. And then Leicester. I'm thinking, what's going on? What's really going on? Aston Villa sacked their manager, but usually, when you sack a new manager, you want to impress.
Yes.
You want to impress any potential new manager coming on, even the caretaker manager, to say that, look, you deserve a shot or you deserve a chance, especially if you haven't been playing so well.
Yeah.
But I feel like Gerrard is his own enemy. Harry Mings. I hear there was issues with Harry. Yeah, his man management skills was not very good.
Yeah.
So,
And you
anyway,
expect that from up and coming coach like Gerrard.
it's inexperience.
Yeah, he's inexperienced, and
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you
So-
because when you look at Arteta too, he's having similar.
He had similar issues. But I think now he's learned because how he has managed Xhaka is a testament to that he has managed things a bit better. As in he's handled things better. But of course, when players such as Aubameyang that was a bit toxic, he quickly got rid of. He said, "Look, we can't have Ozil, Kolasinac, all of these players. He got rid of them.
The big boys.
Yeah. So I think
And he was able to manage.
Yeah,
Lacazette
so-
and co.
Hey, saying that though, on to Arsenal. Coach, I know you're an Arsenal fan, so please give us the analysis, give us the rundown. What really went wrong? What really happened? Because it seems like they are in the last couple of matches. There's a little bit of stuttering or some kind of fatigue. We can't really figure out what's really happening. But the performances, they start well, but it's like a missile. It kind of fizzles out. Maybe like towards the second half time, and then when they come back, they don't really kind of gel. The free flowing movement and stuff. It's beginning to feel like there's some kind of a fatigue.
It's true. I agree with you 100%. Because when they talk about depth in squads, people think maybe it's just look. This is when you know teams that can display first 11 and then second 11.
Yeah, but City seems to be the benchmark that everyone
Yes,
is trying to
imitate. Yeah.
But hey, let me counter what you just said.
Okay.
With Leicester.
Yeah, but where are they?
No, but I'm talking about the season that they won. They didn't have it. I mean, they had the first 11 and maybe a few others.
No, they have players.
Yeah, they had players.
Yeah.
No,
players.
but they didn't have the squad depth.
They had unknown players who were
They
very
had
good.
players. They had
And
players.
then an experienced coach like
They had players.
So
No, Ranieri, sorry.
Ranieri, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Ranieri.
no, they had players.
Ranieri.
But what we are saying is this: when they won that league, they were not playing other tournaments like
Anyway,
Europa,
that's
Champions
true.
League.
That's true.
Yeah.
So now Arsenal, I see no reason why Arteta, when you know you cannot trust your right backs, you have Cedric, you have Tomiyasu, and you insist on playing Ben White.
But guys, it's
So this thing,
it's a
sometimes I
bit
don't
difficult.
understand.
I hear you, but you see, Ben White hasn't really set a foot wrong.
Of course,
He has been fantastic
yes.
in that position.
Yes.
So it's a bit hard to knock the manager, obviously, for playing that position. But I guess maybe we need to like start mixing things up.
My question is, you have Tierney,
Yeah.
and you insist on playing Tomiyasu.
But Tomiyasu has only played 2 matches.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe 3. Sorry, this is the third.
Is Tierney not fit? He is.
Okay.
So why not rotate these people?
So you meaning Tierney offers a bit more attacking prowess, right? On the left wing.
Yes, generally.
Yeah, okay. Now I get your point now. Anyway, so guys, there's another team that I think.
But before
over the
you say
weekend-
anything,
yeah.
I at least I take solace in Tottenham losing.
Anyway, so guys, first match Leicester City. I think Leicester's at home.
Yeah.
I'll go for City.
Well, City to win. City to win.
City to win.
Yeah.
We better win our match. All right, Bournemouth at home to Spurs. Tricky one, did you say?
From Arsenal, from an Arsenal fan.
No, this is not. Don't give me was a prediction based on emotions. Be objective.
Draw.
Is it what you're hoping for or what you think will happen?
Yeah, because I feel Bournemouth will want to sit back because they know they are not there.
Brentford with that horrible loss to Aston Villa.
Both of them.
They are home to Wolves.
Both of them.
Wolves is a very defensive
They
team.
lost both 4-0, 4-0.
Brentford, yeah, Brentford's at home to Wolves.
I go for Brentford.
Brentford.
You go for
to
Brentford.
win, yeah.
Okay. But Wolves is a quite a defensive team as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this season.
Chelsea
down.
at away to Brighton. Brighton is at home.
I'll go for Chelsea.
Brighton win or draw.
I might ask myself.
You guys
for
should
a
bet.
draw.
Can I draw?
Brighton win or draw
I'll go for a draw because Brighton is not a pushover
at all.
for sure.
At all.
Although they haven't had good results in the last month, I won't be surprised if Chelsea wins as well.
Oh yes, yes.
Palace at home to Southampton.
I'll go for Southampton.
No, I think Palace will want to bounce back from that loss.
Okay.
So they are going to come out very strong. They're going to correct their mistakes.
I'm going for Southampton.
No, this is the time to prove.
I'm going for I'm leaning towards Southampton winning by maybe 2-1 or 1-0.
I go with
This will be a very interesting match. The next one, Newcastle versus at home to Villa.
Newcastle to win.
Yeah. Newcastle.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'll
Newcastle.
go for- yeah.
I'll probably go for maybe a 3-1 or 2-1. I don't know. 3-1, 2-1.
Me, a lone goal.
Fulham and Everton.
I'll go for Everton. 2-0.
Fulham, they are strong.
Fulham can be stopped at home.
Yeah.
They are strong. So, Fulham win or draw?
Okay, I'm going for a draw because they have Mitrovic, who's back, and actually started scoring again. So Liverpool again. Interesting. Now you don't even know which Liverpool to expect.
Yeah, but I'll go for Liverpool.
Okay. Liverpool at home though, I must say. Liverpool at home.
Yeah, Liverpool to win.
Yeah, I'm also leaning towards Liverpool winning. Okay, I think that's it for the week.
They have to react.
Hopefully we get excited, but you know, Arsenal.
Don't forget West Ham, they are playing today.
Oh yeah, sorry. West Ham, today's match. West Ham against who today? West Ham, Bournemouth. West Ham against Bournemouth.
Your West Ham to win.
Yeah,
West
And
Ham.
don't skip Arsenal matches. Don't get me angry. Arsenal, Nottingham, Manchester United, West Ham.
I know the Arsenal. I think we have Nottingham Forest.
Yes. So Arsenal to win by 3-0.
Arsenal.
Yeah, West Ham Man U.
I'm going for Arsenal 2-0. But guys, thank you so much. Once again, Akwaaba Football. Please comment, like, and once again subscribe. There's more content that we're working on bringing it out. And yeah, there'll be more tactical analysis as the Premiership goes on. Thank you once again. And yeah, Akwaaba TV. Peace.